Hello everyone, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu, and this is another episode of Lost Judgment. So, I will... So, fourth floor here. Let's go there. Ah, we need to go out here, okay. Okay, the fast way. So, this is the Robotics Club.
どうも。
Hi, I'm
今
Yagami.
日から外部指導員することになった八神だけど、
Since
部長はいる
he's talking, I will not talk.
私が部長の沖手川ドームです。理事長から話は聞いています。
そっか。それじゃあ話が早い。これからよろしくな。
八神さんでしたっけ？一つお聞きしたいことが。ロボットに関しての知識は？
いや、特にないけど。
またこれだよ。八神さん、理事長に頼まれたのでしょうが、我々としては外部指導員など必要としていません。
We should get our buddy
我々は我々だけでうまく
Tsukumoto
や
to
って
talk
い
with
ま
these
すので
guys.
部活に来ていただかなくて結構です。
ああ、沖手川くんだっけ？一応俺も仕事で来てるから、必要ないって言われても困っちゃうんだよね。邪魔はしないからさ、時々見に来てもいい？さすがに顔出さないでいると理事長に叱られるだろうし。
まあ邪魔をしないのなら。
それじゃあ改めてよろしく。
チェ。
八神だ。
I'm Yagami. I was asked to act as your alternate counselor starting today. It's nice to meet you. Bitch. Excuse me, what's your name?
高森俊。
Shun Takamori. I'm in charge of construction. And what would construction entail? Following the blueprints and building the robots.
へえ。
Ah, so you built them. Sounds fun. What kind of robot are you making now? I'm a little busy right now. You mind? My bad. Sorry for bugging you. I need to get back to work. Gonna have a tough time getting this bunch to open up. Yes. Hey there. Nice to meet you. Hello.
八神だ。
My name's Yagami. I'm an advisor of the Mystery Research Club. What's your name?
車崎哲郎です。
My name's Tetsuro Kurumasaki. I'm a second year.
なあ。
Can I ask what you're making? These are the blueprints. I'm responsible for the designs.
へえ。
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So, is what you're drawing up now for the robotics contest? That's right. This is incredible. You drew this? Yeah. Could he just be super shy? Well, it seems like he is. Or as if he thinks he is not allowed to speak. Okay, no one else there except the two, so... Talk to him first and then to the boss. Meek looking so weird. Why isn't it moving? Hey there.
八神だ。
I'm Yagami. Nice to meet you. Who might you be? Well, I'm Dento Sakura.
デントです。
A first year. I'm the robot's lead programmer.
ところで、
Were you having some trouble there?
はい。
Yeah, it's the robot. I just can't get it to move.
はあ。
What do I do? I don't need another tongue lashing from the president. You look a little stressed out. Well, to be honest, I just recently started programming. Except I don't have a proper senpai to teach me the ropes. I see. I wish I could help you out with that, but I'm not much of a programmer myself. But we know one. We know a great one.
Nah.
What are you up to? I'm laying out our current milestones and work for progression using Agile. Huh? Like your agility? No, Agile. It's a cutting-edge project development method that's being adopted by all sorts of software designers. Uh-huh.
まあ
I'll try to rephrase it in a more digestible way. Instead of blindly trying to build a complete model, it repeats trials, tests, and modifications to achieve the ideal form. Compared to the waterfall model of the past, you can have a much shorter development cycle. Wow, sounds complicated. Well, you're not wrong. High school students have a difficult time wrapping their heads around development models of this level. It does require mastery management after all. Depending on our opponents for this tournament, we'll need to have flexible spec changes, so that's why we're using this model.
実は
In fact, we're running a scrimmage with our prototype models later today. We'll examine the results to adjust our design principles for the future. He had a really standoffish vibe at first, but he's been surprisingly friendly.
いいですか
Yagami-san, you made us a promise, right? Didn't you say you wouldn't get into our that you wouldn't get in our way? Why in the way? I take it back. Everyone here is keeping their guard up. Pretty much night and day compared to the dance club. It's time. Oh, something going on?
試合の時間です
The scrimmage. Ah, right. The thing you mentioned earlier. You got the data from these practice matches and make adjustments as necessary. Correct?
Nah.
Mind if I watch? Too?
え
Fine. Just as long as you don't get in our way. Of course. Consider me a fly on the wall. I get the sense they don't like me much. I think he's right. Whoa, what the... This dedicated field is where the matches of the RE Robo Rally are held. Rally? Yeah, that looks really professional. Robo Rally. Is this like the races in Yakuza 0 where you just go and speed and stuff? I'm Matsunaga from West Mitsuya High. Looking forward to the match today. I'm Oghupower of Seiryo. A pleasure.
マジかよ
What? Are you kidding?
高森
What's the matter, Takamori?
おいおい
Mikusaki won't become
Nani?
Mitsusaki. What? What do you mean by that? He jammed his finger during track practice.
まずいな
I told him to focus his attention on the Robotics Club before the tournament. But
なあ
didn't he... If someone has to drive the thing...
実は
Mitsusaki's this fellow on the track team who asked to control the robot as our guest operator. So he jammed his finger and can't do it anymore. Can anyone else in the club operate it? Well, I mean... What? Me? No way. I suck. I'm famous for my butterfingers. The robots are radio controlled, so they're a bit unconventional. Mikusaki isn't part of the club, but he had experience, so I asked for his help. Ah, I see. Fine. How about I do it?
いや
No. Not Takamori.
はあ
What? Why the hell not? It has this strange arrow which usually means that it will go on by itself, I think. But nothing's happening. That's your reason right there. You have a very short fuse. We can't afford you getting emotional in the middle of a match.
偉そうに
That's not gonna happen. Radio controls, huh? In that case...
Nah.
Mind if I be the operator?
何
What? You, Yagami-san? I actually use a drone for my work pretty often. I know my way around radio controls. Well, yeah, as a detective, I can see that. You've operated drones? How much experience do you have? About 5 years worth. I'd like to think I can handle a more delicate situation like this, too.
おいおい
No way, forget it. What are you even saying?
お願いします。
Very well. Yagami-san, please take over as our operator.
はあ
What? Okitagawa, you son of a...
最適解
This
だ
is the best course of action we can take for today. It's the optimal solution.
クソが
Oh, no, 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 no. Why is this even an option? He isn't even in the club. It should be me.
消去法だ。
Like I said, process of elimination.
おい
Hey. So, like, this guy's a teacher, right?
いいですか？
The RE Robo Rally permits adult participation as well. There shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, but...
掟川
Okitagawa, can you show me the controls?
え
Yes, of course. Give us about 5 minutes, Matsunaga-san. Huh? Well, fine, I guess. Okay, so overview. You'll be divided into blue and red teams and battle each other in a territory controlled game using 3 robots? I thought this would be some... Okay, this is totally different than I thought it would be. On a battlefield composed of multiple panels, you will take position and blocks to expand your own team's territory. Okay. You win if you fill if you have more territory and obtain plus movement by the end of the game, or if you take... Okay. Take over the enemy team's base. Obtaining rewards. Regardless of the matchups, will be obtained rewards by winning. Okay, base. The base is your initial position when it's destroyed. Destroying robots or that is forced to return to the team and cannot return to the match. And how do you destroy them? Now, Yagami-san, let me teach you how to control the robot. Thanks, I appreciate it. Due to recent technology, you can do every function using your smartphone. Okay. Oh wow, so it really is like the drone. I think I can work with this. In a match, other than the leading unit you'll directly control Yagami-san, you'll be forming a team of 3 with 2 other AI-controlled units. However, since we're limited on time, I'll just have used the leading unit to teach you the basics of robot control. Okay, show that. Now, a brief lecture on robot movement. Move the robot to where the marker is displayed. Okay, rotate and forward and backwards. Okay. Okay, you can hold it too. Explain how to acquire and place blocks. The rule states that whichever team holds the most territory, the panels at the end wins. So this is technically the most essential of all. Blocks will spawn at set locations in the battlefield. First, move over to the block location. Move the robot to where the block appeared. You acquired the block. Please note that while ally units may acquire blocks, any blocks acquired are automatically returned. So all can get them, but the leader, me, we get it sent to him. This would affect that only leader may place blocks. Alright, go on and place the block. Blocks must be placed adjacent to your team's base or your own territory. If it was alone, why don't you give it a try? Move where the marker is displayed. I can't put it here, but I can put it here. Interesting. Could I like put it like this? I could. Okay. So let's do it like this. Great job. Blocks cannot be placed if they overlap your own team's territory. Yeah, I just figured that out. So when placing blocks, try to place them leaving as few gaps as possible. Next, I'll explain how to take an enemy territory. Place a block that's adjacent to your team's base or your own territory. If the block's on enemy territory, you can steal the territory from them. Remember, the focus is all about territory, so it's a technique that's often the deciding factor. We learn to practice this as well. Okay. I'm being slowed down by enemy territory as well. Next, a lesson on the robot's attacks and damage. These treacherous stock of war matches are not limited to territory battles alone. You can also unleash attacks upon the enemy using your equipped weapons. Yagami-san, the robot you're controlling has a drill equipped. Try to attack the enemy in front of you by ramming into it. R1? Okay. I'm not sure if holding it, or if you have to hold it or press it. Destroyed robots are automatically returned to the base. Addition is a penalty that cannot return them for a set period of time. Keep your guard up until the match is over and take care not to allow your leading unit to be destroyed to the best of your abilities. Yeah. Okay. I think I've got the basic controls down. we may be able to pull this off yet. Right. Hey, can we get a move on?
Ah.
Absolutely. Apologies for the wait.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, about the skills of yours. I'd like to see what you're capable of.
Oh,
Sure thing. Just leave it to me. So... Interesting.
行きます。
Ah.
行け。
なかなかの腕だ。
よし。
ボン
いい
ミスだ。
ね。
Broski, could you... Thank you.
認めざるを得ないね。問題ない。
よっしゃ。よし。
立て直すんだ。
いいね。
なかなかの腕だ。
最高の気分だぜ。
Well, I would say this went perfectly. So, we have... Okay, I don't know. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Progress basic report.
Yosh.
All right. For real?
Oi, oi.
Oh, hey, did you actually win? Wow. On your first try too.
Nah.
So, what do you think? Not too shabby, huh? Certainly far from shabby. You may even be better than Misosaki.
Oh.
Oh yeah? Did I already make the Hall of Fame?
マジかよ。
Okay, Kagawa, do not tell me you're gonna use this guy in the tournament.
高森。
It's the only option we have.
納
Then
得い
what
か
happens
ね
to Misosaki?
消去法
We'll
だ。
just have him step down.
は
What? He was quite temperamental, maybe even a bit unstable.
あ。おいおい。
No, damn it. Even so, you ever heard of something called the pecking order? Why give the job to an outsider who just showed up today? Because he's good.
最適解だ。
It was the optimal solution.
はあ。
Huh?
沖手川。
Okay, Takamba, if you're gonna axe that Mizuki kid just for me, it feels a little...
実は
No, to be honest, he was acting as our operator reluctantly. It seemed he had his heart set in the track and field club. Oh, is that so?
え
That's right. He always wanted out of the Robotics Club. That's why, frankly, I didn't want him to be the operator for the tournament.
へ
If that's the case, then I guess it's no big deal. Moving on, Yagami-san.
お願いします。
I'd like to thank you in advance.
え。ああ。
Yeah, no problem. Not talking to you. I suppose I can say I successfully infiltrated the Robotics Club, but making friends with everyone? That's another story. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a problem. I need to earn the club members' trust somehow so I can get a little info out of them.
お。
Oh, before that, I should report back to Amasawa. She was worried the Robotics Club wouldn't even take me in. Ah, so you were big on focus. That's nice. So, and no, the nurse office is... And she is nowhere else. Okay. Okay, it's an interesting mini game with close to Tetris shaped puzzle pieces. Not all of them are 4 blocks. I think some of them were only 3. But interesting nonetheless. And more of a logic puzzle with a bit of chess, I would say. And on one hand, faster paced than chess, and on the other hand, a bit slower. I know this sounds strange, but if you ever play that one yourself, I think you will know what I mean. Amazing, you can use vague words to perform a search. Right? If you fill up the database more, you think we could sell it to a writer or something?
なあ。
What's up?
実は
Itakura-san made an encyclopedia where you can search for the tricks of a mystery.
ん
A mystery trick encyclopedia? On the computer?
まあね
Yep, I read every book in the club and got bored, so I compiled all the tricks from every book. But compiling them alone isn't very fun, so I turned it into an app. It's just a basic text-based dictionary. It's really incredible. You can even sort the titles based on criteria such as locked room or psychological deception. Interesting.
へ
It can really do that? Indeed. What's more is that vague search terms are enough to bring up results. Animals, string, and ice, for example. A mystery enthusiast might even pay a pretty penny to have this.
え糸倉
Itakura, you know how to program? Huh? Of course I can. We learned it in class. Pretty much anyone can do it, you know? Well, please help us. That may be, but not just anyone could do all this.
うーん
Really? Oh, I guess so. Itakura has some programming under her belt, huh? Sakura-kun over in the Robotics Club was having some trouble with programs. Maybe Itakura could teach him a thing or two.
なあ
Question for you, Itakura. You have any interest in the Robotics Club?
はあ
Huh? What do you mean? This kid's having some trouble with a program for his robot. Sure would be nice if someone would help him out.
お断り
Not interested.
あ
Won't even give me the time of the day. Maybe next time we ask her. Interesting, so they were unsure about you, but it seems you managed to gain Okitagawa-kun's trust.
うーん
Can't say for sure. In Okitagawa's eyes, maybe he just landed himself a convenient pawn. Doesn't really matter. To Okitagawa-kun, Okitagawa-kun, maybe.
ですが
In any case, if you continue to gain the members' trust, you might find some clues about the professor.
ね
Hey, Amasawa-senpai, about this professor. Hmm? What is
え
it?
あのさ
Do we really need to put all this effort into catching him?
Eh?
Is she the professor? I mean, why else would she say this? I'm sorry. What I mean is, the only people getting dubbed are crooks, right? So why don't we just stay out of the way? Maybe the school would be a better place if all those morons just disappeared.
糸倉さん
Itakura-san, why would you say something like that?
言っとくけど
Amasawa-senpai, I'm just gonna say it. I have no intention of playing detective with you so we can save a bunch of idiots. Besides, I'd take Moriarty or the Fiend with 20 faces over some hypocrite detective any day.
なあ
Now, why don't you just agree to disagree? Amasawa's putting in the work into Kuro. Don't belittle her for it.
はいはい
Yeah, whatever you say, Yagami-sensei. And I know I've said this before, but you're still a member of the MRC. That means you'll help out in investigations as needed. Say what? That's right. You don't get to just read the latest mysteries for free.
糸倉さん
The club's funds this month all went to mysteries you read, you know? No work, no more mysteries.
ちょっと
You're seriously holding the mysteries hostage? Super unfair. No, it's not unfair. It's really not.
あ
I know she isn't feeling up to it, but I really do want you to help investigate the Robotics Club. I'll see if I can change her mind later. Can I... Well, we will see. I wonder if we will ever have to build a better robot or something. I mean, it's possible. I thought all the screws and stuff we found were for the drones, and I'm not that much interested in the drone flights, to be honest. I like the Mario Kart style mini racing game they had in Yakuza Like a Dragon, but drone racing is just, I don't know. Never felt the rush to do it, you know? Wasn't like, oh, great, drone racing, yeah, fun. Yeah. Okay, time to see what everyone's up to. Perfect. Takamo and Konomitsu are right on schedule.
さくら
Sakura, how's everything on your end? Were you able to fix that bug you reported the other day? The one responsible for the machine's immobility? Oh, well, no, to be honest. It hasn't been fixed yet. Another failure in communication. This is the third time you didn't report in. How many times must I tell you? Always be in contact. A, B, C. I'm sorry.
うーん
Communication, reporting. Sounds more like running a business.
沖手川
Yo, Okitagawa, need a hand with anything? A hand, you say? Well, let's see. Right, then I'd like to ask if you'd customize the robot.
Hmm?
Customize?
いいですか
You know, changing up the robot's part configuration. You can adjust its performance that way.
へえ。
Wow, didn't know that was a thing. What did I just talk about? Okitagawa, you know this guy's an amateur with robots, right? Why does he get to customize it too? Maneuverability isn't based on logic, it's based on feel, and it's simply more efficient to implement the opinions of the one who actually operates the thing. He's totally right about that one. I get that, but it's just weird. You're putting too much in his hands.
高森
Let me put it this way, Takamori. A robot's parts are to an operator, what choosing gear are to an athlete. The operator knows which parts improve a robot's mobility and offense by getting a proper feel for it. It's why the Seiryo Robotics Club has valued operator feedback for generations.
おいおい。
Yeah, he's... well, yeah, but still,
最適解だ
it's the optimal solution, Takamori. Fine, damn it.
八神さん
Anyway, Yagami-san, why don't we give it a try? Now, about robot customization. In customizing, you can develop new parts in parts development. You can also change the configuration of your robot's parts in parts rearrangement. Let's go ahead and try customizing. Okay. First, we should aim to develop parts with a higher performance than the current robot's parts. Yeah, that's... Let's guess materials and funds. You can obtain materials as a reward from winning matches. You may even be able to do some items on you as materials as well. If your belongings you no longer need, feel free to provide them. As far as funding is concerned, it will be covered by the Robotics Club. I'll leave the development decisions up to you, Yagami-san, but just keep in mind, you'll be limited by the club's funds. We've prepared some materials from the Robotics Club, so feel free to develop the parts as you see fit. Okay. Yes. Right. I see, so the machine was lacking those parts. Next, why don't you fix the parts you just developed? Parts rearrangement, okay. And then just place the newly developed parts onto the robot. Okay. Ah. Okay. I made the battery? Didn't I? Guess it's fine.
なるほど。
So this is how it works. I think I get it. After we receive the results of the scrimmage, we look into the necessary countermeasures, include any fixes in the development cycle. If you'd like any parts made in your end, please let us know, Yagami-san. Kuru Masaki can draw them up for you. Rearranging parts. You can change the parts configuration of the robot if the total cost of the parts exceeds the cost limit. The robot's performance will significantly drop during the match. Okay, so I need enough energy to do this. By spending materials and funds, you can develop new parts. As the money is taken from the Robotics Club's funds, it won't come out of Yagami's own wallet.
それって。
Does that mean the robot's performance hinges on Kuru Masaki's design abilities?
あ
Oh, no,
その
it's not like that. I just design whatever the president tells me to.
ん
That's so. Well, in any case, sounds like I'll be asking you to make a bunch of stuff for me. Looking forward to working together.
はい
Okay. Yep, definitely one of the shy ones. Okay, we got better in focus. Okay. Can I... You know what? I think I will take a look at this in the next one. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode of Oghupower. Bye bye.